Hi, this is Saranya. In this video, we'll be talking about nested structure in C language. We know what is structure, how to define it, and how to declare it. Structure is nothing but it is a well-defined data type which allow us to combine data of different types. Let's move on to nested structure. Nested structure in C is nothing but a structure within structure. We can declare one structure inside another structure. The variables can be a normal structure variable or a pointer variable to access the data. Elements of nested structure are accessed using dot operator. The work of dot operator is to access the member or the element inside the structure individually. So let's move on to the syntax. Syntax is given below structure name 1. This structure name 1 is the name of the structure. We can change it to any word. So on data type declarations, it might be any kind of data type, integer, float, character, anything. We can have collection of data types, and this structure 2 have data type declarations, any number of data type declaration. Structure 2 can access the structure 1 information by declaring structure 1 inside the structure 2. This is said to be nested structure. So while declaring it over here, this structure 2 can access the information of the structure 1. By this way, we can have a minimized way of code. So we can make it more clear using an example. So I'm taking an example of employee details. I'm just writing it here. Employee details, and header file as include stdio.h, and the main part in main. Sorry. Inside the main part, I'm declaring a structure struct and giving its name as employee, opening the curly braces, and the members I will write like first int id number of the employee, and then char name of the employee, and it might be in the size of 30, and id salary, float salary, and that's all. So I want the employee address to be written. The address contains many informations like it has the door number, pin code, city, state, and the street name, etc. So if I write it over here, it might be a messy one, and to have a minimized one, I'm declaring another structure here, and that can have a name like struct address, and opening the curly braces, and we have to end it with a semicolon. Don't forget to put that. And this structure address have members like elements like door number, int door number, and char city, and size of 30, and pin code, int pin code. So this employee structure want to access the informations of the address structure. So what I can do is I can declare this address structure over here. So this employee structure can access the elements over inside the address structure. So how I can do is putting the data type first, that is the data type of address is struct. So struct, and the name of the data type is address. The name of the data type is address, addr address, and the variable name I will give as addr. So the structure part is over. And close it with an structure part is over, and we have to declare the struct employee. I'll declare it as e, and we have to get inputs over here. So I'll just write it in the command line, input. So printf enter ID. Scanf percentage D, comma, ampersand E dot ID. So this dot operator helps us to access the member, that is ID, individually. And the same way I give printf enter name scanf percentage s, comma, E dot name. And um, the same way we can write print statements for all the things. So I got all the inputs over here, and now we have to get so we have to print the output. So we have to write some printf statement for the output. I will just writing it here, and print f employee details, and print f employee name. Employee name, percentage yes, comma, and E dot, we can access the employee name from the E dot name. And same way we have to print all the inputs we got in the same way. Employee, so I wrote the print statements for the output. Let's check the output by running it. Enter ID. I'll give ID as 1345 something, and enter name I'll give Saran, and salary I'll give like 12,000, and door number 24, city Kadlur, and pin code I'll give it as 600607006 something, anything like that. And okay, we got it, but we didn't put slash n. We'll just put slash n over here. To get it. Slash n. We'll put this slash n over here. If we run it again, it asks us. ID I'll get as 1234, and name Saran, salary 12,000, something like that, and door number 23, city Kadlur, pin code 6070006, and employee details given below. Employee details, employee names, ID, 12, salary in float, door number, city, and pin code. This is code for the nested loop. And that's all for the nested loop. Thank you.